Let me make a point. Because a lot of you females think you the shit. That you got a good hustle. That you got a good game going on. Because you out in these streets trying to be a sneaky link. A side piece. A side chick. What the fuck ever. You see, you got to understand. If you feel the need to fuck up a relationship, a marriage, etc., it doesn't just tell a story of what your intentions are. It tells of who you are as a person. It tells exactly what your life has been for the past decade, if not more. It don't make you look like you cool. It sure as fuck don't boost no ego. But it does make you look like trash, though. And it does make you look like you got some mental health issues. And it does make it seem like you do gotta go home and get raised all over again. Because ain't no real woman gonna go fuck up somebody's marriage. And certainly no real woman is gonna go around trying to fuck up people's relationships. Period. And you know what? If you gotta be a home wrecker, if you gotta be a side piece, a sneaky link, a side chick, then honey, you have become society's burden and you are a part of the problem. You are the reason why men are stopping to trust women in romantic relationships. Instead of investing yourself in being loose and all over the place, you ought to be sitting your ass down at home with your family and investing your time where it ought to be. Alright? Because us grown motherfucking women that be on game, we don't play that shit. We don't play house. We don't go fucking up people's lives. We don't do none of that shit. We know we the shit. We know we got game. We know our hustle is the motherfucking hustle. But if you feel the need to be a sneaky link, a side chick, a side piece, and whatever the fuck else y'all like to be saying nowadays, your generation is the very foundation and reason why men are stopping to feel safe and secure with women. And don't get it fucking twisted. It don't just go for men and women who are home wreckers. Men be doing the same shit too. So the same stuff applies to you men as well. Because if you gotta be a home wrecker, jump in disrespecting another man in his marriage, or you gotta step up, act like you got game and you got a bigger and better hustle just to be disrespecting and destroying that relationship, then homie, I got news for you. You ain't shit. You ain't got game and your hustle ain't a hustle at all. Alright? Because no real man and no real woman ain't ever gonna go anywhere and destroy a relationship or a marriage. And there ain't gotta be no sneaky link, no side piece, no side chick, no what the fuck ever. If you feel the need to do any of that, whether you be a man or a woman, you are what is wrong with society. You are why people are not wanting to have real marriages and real relationships no more. So quit with the bullshit. Grow a fucking pair. Quit being petty. Stop destroying people's marriages and relationships. Take care of your family. Stay the fuck home. And quit the bad habits. And you'll be alright. See, I'm keeping it 100% real with y'all right now. Because I ain't even with the bullshit. And that, my friend, is straight on motherfucking facts. If you feel like it's a hustle, like you got game, this better than the rest, your hustle and your game is as weak as a piece of trash on the motherfucking floor. There, I said it. And no, I don't apologize for it. I don't give a shit. You need to hear it. Your generation needs to hear it. You ain't cool, you ain't tight, you ain't got a bigger, better hustle, you ain't got a bigger, better game, but it does make you look like a scumbag, low-life piece of shit. That's what it does do. If your self-esteem and your self-confidence is so down in the ground that you gotta feel the need to go destroy a marriage or a relationship, the problem is you. The problem lies within you. You need to go back to your family and seek out advice and get counseling for that shit. Because ain't nothing positive about being a sneaky link, being a side piece, a side chick. You ain't got no hustle and no game by doing none of that shit. But it makes you look weak, makes you seem like you're stupid, like you incapable, like you ain't got no self-confidence, and you ain't self-driven. And if you think by hustling in these streets and acting like you hard on social media is gonna help you, honey, you better be able to rep it out in those streets the way you do all over social media. And that's our motherfucking facts. Because a lot of us, we walk the walk and we talk the motherfucking talk. We are tough as fuck in both senses of the motherfucking word. Whether it be on social media or if you meet us out in person. And it ain't no motherfucking hustle or no game to be having multiple men, to be having sex with multiple men while you got a man and children at home depending on you. That ain't no hustle, and that ain't no motherfucking game. Period. Because a real grown ass beautiful woman don't gotta be no home wrecker, no side piece, no side chick, no nothing. She knows her worth, values herself, and takes care of both the house, the children, and her man. And not multiple men, not 5 men at once, one man and one only. And just like you men out there trying to act like you got game and you got hustle and this and that, it ain't no flex, bro, to have multiple women once you got children. It ain't no flex to have 5 women at once up in your house. Because a real man cherishes one woman, pleases one woman, keeps those children happy, healthy, and thriving. Period. Now that's a flex when you can keep one woman and your children happy and healthy. Ain't no flex going out whoring yourself around. I don't care if you gotta smoke your blunts. I don't care if you gotta drink fucking 5 beers. It still will not be a flex or a hustle or your game. Period. That generation that came up with these terms is the motherfucking problem. They have this trashy little mentality that they think that by sleeping with multiple while they got a man or a woman at home with children, that's a flex. Well, guess what? There's motherfuckers like me that we don't give a fuck about your feelings. We're gonna say it how it is. And let me tell you, motherfucker, something. It ain't no flex to be having 5 men if you a woman, and it sure as motherfucking hell ain't no flex to be having 5 women at once if you a man. Let me tell you something. You can flex when you got one woman or one man and your children, and you can hold your house down. You can work. You can provide and be the best version of you that you need to be. But there ain't nothing to be going up on social media talking about, oh, this is my hustle, this is my game, I'm a sneaky link, oh, I'm hooking up with my sneaky link tonight, or I'm gonna get with my side chick tonight. That ain't no flex, bruh, or bro. A real flex is by keeping one person happy consistently for a lifetime. So if you ain't ready for that, then you ain't ready for sex, you ain't ready for relationships, and you certainly are not ready for a marriage. But let me start by saying no real woman or no real man will ever consider somebody who thinks by having a sneaky link, a side chick, or a side piece. And for the women, it's practically the same. It's just a man. Ain't no man and ain't no woman that know their worth and value and appreciate themselves gonna ever take somebody like that seriously. So you want to start talking about your hustle and your game? Get out of those streets. Take care of your children. Keep one man or one woman happy for the rest of your life. And when you want to get that urge to flex, that's the only way you're going to be able to flex. Because if you got multiple, you need to focus on yourself and get yourself some help. And that's the bottom line. Quit the bullshit. Quit playing with people's hearts and their feelings and everything else in between. And no, I don't apologize for the shit that I said. I hope it hit you harder than you even know. I hope it broke you down so far to a point that it makes you think before you try to do it again. Because until you, whether you are a man or a woman, until you got one man and one woman and you take care of your children and you can hold your house down, until you can consistently hold a job down without drama or bullshit, then you ain't got no flex at all. And your hustle is just as weak as the next. Period. Prove me wrong. I want to see all of y'all who say you got a sneaky link, a side piece, a side chick. And ladies, it's practically the same for you. It's just that it's a man. You ain't getting lucked out. This applies to both genders. So until you can do that, until you can say that I got me a steady job, until you can sit here and say, I hold my house down, I be paying my bills, I take care of all of my children, I make sure that each and every one of them be having what they need, that's the only time your hustle or your game will be on point. Open your eyes. Be a free thinker and be willing to make those changes. Period.